Are you a super soccer fan but don't quite understand the game as well as a player might? Well, today I'm going to explain all 11 positions on a soccer field and what each one is important for. A field contains 11 players, and each one of them serve a specific purpose in winning the game. Here I have a visual aid of what a soccer field looks like and the positions on the field. I'm explaining this because I've learned that although someone is a fan of soccer, they may not always know the science of the game and what each player really does. I'm a soccer player myself, and I always get frustrated when people come up to me and ask me why I didn't do this or why I didn't do that, when really they just don't understand the whole meaning behind the game and what each player is important to do during the game. First, I'll describe the defender's positions. Second, I will describe the midfield position. And lastly, I will describe the offense positions in the game of soccer. So, according to the Complete Soccer Guide, defenders are the backbone of a soccer team. The defender's role is very important in a soccer game, as they are the last line of the opposing team has to go through in order for them to score. The goalkeeper, which is outlined right here, is the most important defender in that whole game. The goalkeeper organizes the defense and builds plays from the back. Bundeglista.com explains Manuel Neuer as the best goalkeeper of all time. Next, the rest of the defense are the field players closest to the goal. This right here is the defensive line. They are responsible for protecting the goalie, blocking shots, and stopping the opposing offensive players from passing, receiving, shooting, and scoring. More specifically, there can be center backs, which would be these two right here, fullbacks, and wingbacks, which are the outside defenders right here. Secondly, I will be explaining the midfield position. As most people would guess, the midfielders play in the middle of the field, and they're exactly right, but there's more to them than what other people think. According to Dick's Pro Tips, a central midfielder, which is right here, is considered the most important player on the whole field, due to the fact because they have to play both defense and offense, which is a lot of running during the game. Midfielders are responsible for keeping the ball outside of their zone. They're responsible for distributing the ball to others, most specifically the forwards, in order for them to score. The left and right midfielders are usually coached to stay wide, because when you stay wide, the opposing defenders are more likely to come towards you, which leaves the middle of the field open for more plays to go on and to score easily. Midfielders should be fast. They should have strong 1v1 skills in order to take on the defenders and pass off the ball. Lastly, in my little soccer display, I will be explaining the offensive line, which is these three players right here. Offensive positions are also known to be as forwards or strikers. Duxter's education sites says that forwards in general should also be very fast and have 1v1 skills and be able to dribble the ball well and pass it off well. They play closest to the opponent's goal, and their main objective is obviously to score the goal. Center forwards must only be focused on scoring. That is their main objective, because they have to be open in order to receive passes and pass off balls to the other forwards in order to score. The three offensive players should be able to work together up top, whether it comes to communication or switching on and off in order to confuse the defenders. So if the center forward is able to switch off, the center back will get confused as to where the player went when actually it's outside. They are outside, and the outside forward has come in to the middle. Vice versa, they just have to be able to communicate well in order to shoot the ball and score. So, in conclusion, defenders are considered the backbone of the team. They're very important. Midfielders they play in the middle, but their main objective is the distribution of the ball off to the offensive players. Forwards are the main source of scoring. They all must be fast and have strong 1v1 skills. With that being said, like explained before, a soccer field has 11 players. All have specific roles in winning a soccer game. So for those super soccer fans out there, I hope I assisted you today in learning more about the game and the game of soccer and how each individual player is important in the game. Thank you.